And welcome back to the last episode of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon with me, Murtag. At the end of those credits it puts you out straight here, and here is our last dragon in the same place as the other dragon in this world, Magnus.
Nasty's ancient history now. So, what's in there?
I believe this is Nasty's treasure hoard. But the gate will not open until you have found everything in the Dragon Kingdom. Come back when you have reached 100%.
80 dragons. Booyah! We are at 1,200 treasure. 80 dragons at 100%. But there is still more in Nasty's loot. Here we go. Now if you remember at the start of the game he says we have 12,000, or was it 14,000? Well, here's extra 2,000. This is a very unusual level in the fact that gliding is enabled. However, there is a very strong height limit. I'm currently flying at the height limit. Also, if you fly at height limit, you fly significantly slower than if you fly slightly below it. So, in order to get up these stairs, for example, I need to walk. And if I try and fly, I can't go very high at all. Long story short. But basically, there is treasure everywhere. And with crazy ass music as well. It's just insane. Oh, as you can see, gold and purples absolutely everywhere. Right now I'm just trying to collect every treasure. As you can see, there's an egg thief there. He's not carrying an egg. Is he carrying a key? Now, I bet you want to know where that unlocks, don't you? We'll certainly see. Key. There is a lot of keys in this level. They're absolutely imperative to what we have to do here. Firstly, I'm just going to continue exploring until I've got all the treasure that I can possibly get. And then, you probably saw it just a minute ago, we get to open this door, which goes up these stairs. However, every time you open the door and go upstairs, that increases your height limit. So, that means we can glide to a few more places. We're not going to go in that lava place yet, though trust me, it has a use. As you can see, there is another egg thief. First, collect all the treasure around here. Already 500 treasure. Still got a long way to go yet, I'll tell you that. Another key. Another key for another door, which was over here. Take us ever so higher in Nasty's loot. It is literally one big area. This time we got an aeroplane. Which we've got to chase around. Can you spot it? Because I certainly friggin' can't. Just gonna set off this firework. There he is. Collect this treasure. It's a combination of every world, the music here. By the way, these flying egg thieves can actually change direction, so you have to be careful, don't just run into them expecting to get them. There we go. Key is automatically collected. It's not up here this time. It's over here. There goes our next egg thief. Chase him into the lava complex. This is probably the hardest egg thief to catch, so bear with me if I'm balls it up a lot. Because I do. Just so you know. Come back here. It's very difficult to catch, as you can clearly see. Ugh. Not even sure if I'm gaining on him at all. I think I am ever so slightly. That doesn't help though. There we go, that helped a little bit. Come back here. Come on. Yes, there we go. Finally, Sparks, get out of my stream. I'm gonna quickly SRSL. And I'm back. And go. We can ascend into the next layer. However, we have got quite a lot of fireworks to sell off. So, having now reached the highest limit, let's go cause some mayhem. Whoa. There we go. Come on, set off. Music, stop ballsing up. Go. Collect all that. Collect some more gems. I think we've pretty much got it all now. $9.50, that sounds like a round number to me. Could return home. How could it be our day? Let's follow this trail. I wonder what's in here. A lot of treasure by the looks of it. Oh. Hello, Nasty Nork. I would now like your treasure. Oh yeah. Look who's just hit the jackpot. Come on, looter-meter. Go insane. Get wild. Let your hair down, because look how freaking rich we are now, man. And where does that land us? Precisely. Exactly where we need it. Thanks, Nasty. And there we have 120% total completion. And at that, I'm just going to go a quick SRSR, and let's watch the final ending to this game.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Ganasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the dragon world, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Nasty Nork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Nasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
There you go. It's the 120% complete ending to the game. And we've finally finished! Oh my god, that took a lot longer than it should have done. So now I'll actually talk over these credits properly. So yeah, Spyro the Dragon now finished. Hopefully this will be uploaded before October the 2nd when I go to university. Don't know what I'm going to do then. I'll probably post an update video of what I'm going to do after that. For now though, I'll just quickly talk about this. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the reason why I Let's Play this was because it was one of the first games I ever played. When my parents first bought me a PlayStation 1 when I was about 7 years old, we bought a small selection of games to go along with them. They were Spyro the Dragon, Rayman, and Tomb Raider 2 off the top of my head. And so Spyro the Dragon was one of the first games I ever played. And it took me probably over a year to 120% it. I particularly remember some levels being very, very difficult and very stuck. Looking back on it now, it's a solid good game, and the graphics aren't great, but for a PlayStation 1 game I really think they are very good. I'm actually going to be starting playing Final Fantasy 7 soon on my PS3, so we can compare graphics on that, and I'm fairly sure the graphics in Final Fantasy 7 are not very good. I think this does a better job. So I enjoyed this Let's Play. I hope you did as well. Got 100% fairly painlessly. On the very first level we did Stone Hill, I did have a bit of a problem finding a few gems, and it did happen a few times, but I think I did a pretty good job of not messing up too much. I did mention doing Spyro 2 and 3. I don't think I will be, at least in the next few months, definitely not. I mean, it all depends on what you guys want really. I think I've got a few games I want to Let's Play. I'm going to see how doable they are, and I'll probably do them. And when I run out, I'll probably put another set together like I did before, on what games. I'll do like a vote, and I'll put Spyro 2 as one of them. I don't actually have the game. I'm sure I can get around that. It's only a minor issue. Anyway, there's the end of the credits. We return home, having fully completed the game, with nothing left to do now. Anyway, I have been Murtag, playing Spyro the Dragon, and I will see you sometime in the future. I'm not sure when, but until then, ciao for now.